Hey VR gamers, welcome back to another update of my ValGamesCore project. Gosh, it's been a while. We had a holiday. I spent tons of time on momentum-based gliding, which was another gliding approach. My partner Lex also worked on a gliding approach of his own that we've added as another potential option for gliding. And then I've got a surprise for you that we'll reveal. But yeah, my gosh, there was just a lot, and of course, tons of other projects going on. So, with no further ado, though, let's get into what is new. Because there's been a lot of changes to gliding, I have created this little shortcut platform because, gliding from the ground is just not that fun, right? It's like a slow jump. Um, this platform actually teleports us to the top of these very, very, very tall stairs that we have now to test gliding. All we have to do is walk onto it and boom, we're at the top. This here is the destination square. Very basic, and it lets us get to the top to practice the different gliding modes. Now, that is the other important thing that I wanted to share. It's been a kind of a big one, but now we can actually, ready, press the Y button. Ho, we have a menu. And in the locomotion menu, we have the gliding mode that can be changed. So right now I'm palm-based gliding, but I can just switch to momentum gliding, which is the swoop mode, more the swoop, like you gather momentum on the swoop and then you lose it on the way up. And then there's Lex's gliding. So he's created a mode. I believe it's the smoothest one of all. I can change other options like snap turn. Now it's off. But and now it's back on. Whew. And then I have other, just so that I can have other sub menus. This does absolutely nothing. And I also have a game menu where there's a button option here and it does absolutely nothing. But the whole point is we have a menu. And if you leave your menu somewhere, when you come back to the menu, it's right where you left it. The wonderful thing about this menu, so here, I'll show you Lex gliding while I talk, so it's not completely boring. Um, the nice thing about the menu is it's completely contained in ValGamesCore. The only thing the game needs to do itself, the game that uses ValGamesCore as a package, the game only has to define the menu. So at startup, there's a menu builder that you instantiate and you use it to build your menu. And you say add top level menu, add second level menu, and that way you simply construct the menu and it automatically does everything else. Oh, you also set the size and the highlight color. So in my case, I've set the purple. So that way purple is just used. So without a lot of hassle on the game side, you get to build the menu. It shows up exactly as you said. If you have an enum like this, you don't have to provide the strings. These are just read off of the enumeration variable that lists all the gliding modes that are already used by your game. The menu also in the core tracks the value of each setting and is responsible for throwing events, which then your game goes, somebody pressed the gliding mode changed button. Let me react to that. Let's set the actual game's gliding mode to momentum gliding now. So yeah, I'm super chuffed about that. It's really, really I love how I was able to architect it so that the game side has to do very little in order to have a menu, its look, and its management. Also, you should know I have blocked my right eye because, and I literally just put a little eyeglasses cleaning cloth over my right eye so that I'm actually playing VR right now just my left eye. It's very tricky. But I noticed the left eye is the one that is recording for you guys. So if I don't see it, you don't see it. So I have to actually tilt my head a little bit, but you'll see both those. But see here, you won't see it. And if I'm just playing, I'll have like this because I could see both controllers, but you won't. So now with my eye covered, you all can see both, everything I see. So that was the big one. Um, the menu and the three modes of gliding. You can't feel them, so I'm not going to go into any details. But the thing is, games will be able to choose which gliding mode, and I could even, for each gliding mode, I can even add um, a menu with all the different tuning parameters, because each gliding mode has been designed with a lot of tuning parameters, like how much up force, how quickly do you accelerate when you're going down, how quickly do you change direction when you change the angle of your palms, and all kinds of things. That are specific to each kind of gliding and what happens when you run out of speed. There's different, scenarios there. So, yeah, I can even add all that to the menu so that uh, during this development stage, I can really uh, hone in on the best default settings for each gliding mode. Okay, and one last thing I think I forgot to mention last time because I wrote it down in my notes was that jumping should, I don't know how well you can see that, but it feels a little bit better now. It goes up and then shunk, like there's a satisfying little shunk before you are landed. Oops, I'm gliding. Sorry, I put my arms out instinctually. And there, just jump, Val. Okay, so yeah, jumping feels a little more gamey and cool. It's so weird climbing with one eye. All right, that's it. I have not decided what I'm going to do next, but I think I'm very tired of locomotion and gliding, so I was very happy to work on the menu. And here it is again. Very happy to work on the menu, something different, something more traditional programming. Like I'm used to programming, applications that have a UI, that have buttons, that have events that trigger when you hit buttons, that kind of stuff. Um, I like having done that. So I think I'm going to dive into something a little different now for my own sanity and another change, and that is um, sound. Sound. When you climb, it should be doing something, like choo, choo, choo. Okay, never mind my little sounds, but that's the idea. Um, we're also we're also better at not breaking into the sphere. I mean, there's something still going on with where the colliders are, but overall, we're not ending up inside the sphere anymore, and especially the bottom side, it reacts very well. On the top side, I mean, these are edge cases. I'm still able to like dip my head in, but I can't go in there. I can't break in. So that's lovely. Um, you want to see another blooper? Well, it's actually at the bottom here. So say you're walking along this wall and I've crashed myself into it. But my arms are out of the way, but I've crashed my head into it. I'm walking, and it's getting, the ground level's going down. Okay, now we're getting shaky. I'm still like trying to break into. Oh, I've broken into the wall. So that was actually fairly good. I'm not into, sorry, I'm under. So that worked very well. But when I try to go back up, okay, I'm going to line myself up here. I walk back up. At some point, I'm blocked. But as you can see, just like with the sphere, I'm blocked with my eyes inside. And also, I can no longer move. I'm literally wedged and stuck, and I have to use my hand to climb my way out of being stuck. But you know what? These are very small things. Blocking works. You always, your hand does not go through the wall, and you can always climb, stay on the outside and never be able to like walk into things. Yeah, I'm super, super, super proud of that gliding. Let me know what you think. Right now, all the gliding modes are very much palm controlled. right? And there's no like there's nothing you can do like flap or swim or or whatever to do something different to give like a boost. Maybe that's it, right? Imagine the B button for a boost. That would be interesting. Yeah, let me know what you think. Um, I love being able to glide through the world, and that's one of the joyous things in VR. And you have that control of swooping around, swooping, gathering speed, and then going swooping back up. All right, till next time. As always, please like if you like, subscribe to be notified of the next one for it to get into your feed, and definitely share with your friends if they want to keep tabs on the project and see what it's like to actually develop a virtual reality game, especially a base for other games to be able to use and build upon. Till next time.